count?
Still can count. So it's anywhere in the leg, as long as within your 6 qualified. Yes, that's silver. It can be 3, one here, one there, as long as it's in 3 totally different legs, you're gold. Great question.
Oh, so it's not only front line?
Yeah, it's not only front line. It's anywhere in the leg. This was a change that came along with this comp plan too. Again, Nikan really gave us a gift here. So I got about 5 minutes. I have just a couple other points beyond this, but I do want to make sure that this is the nuts and bolts of the comp plan. All of this is available in policies and procedures. Okay? I'm hoping perhaps maybe I put it together in a different way to understand the motivations, behind it and why it is where it is and why we should love it. At least I do, because it really is building a strong organization. I have built my organization. It's like a windshield wiper. Build it. Whoops, it's not there. Go back. Build it. Whoops, it's not there. Go back. Whoop, I'm done. It's now being built to stick, to stay for life. Find it really came from understanding what this was telling me to do, being with 5,000 network marketing professionals in December with Eric Worre, and understanding what really this profession and this business model and these comp plans, are about. And you want to talk delayed gratification? I don't care if it takes I don't care if it takes a person 4 months to get to silver, as long as their check doesn't drop the next month. Because that's an awful lot of work to get silver in a month, only to get not paid the next month. We put in all that time and money, and now they're demotivated again. So this can be done either way. It's okay. I'm not against getting silver in a month, but I hope there's a plan to keep the check somewhere near there going forward as well. We owe that to our people.
Well, one of the mistakes that I learned the hard way was that, the goal was to get everybody to silver. So that's great, but as soon as they become silver, you get paid 6% on everything that they do,
right,
rather than 15% or 10% the way it was before. So the name of the game is you got to be filling up the pipeline all along, so you keep people in your personal group volume while you're moving people
right
to silver.
Right. Don't. For me, I'm similar. Don't artificially push somebody to silver. It might get you, your new pin rank, and then it drops right back down. You're getting paid as a silver or paid as a gold when you're platinum pin rank. What's the point? Especially since you really damaged their motivation because their check didn't continue.
The other thing is when you're qualifying, if you need 3 silvers to qualify as gold, you really want to have 5, 6, 7, or 8 silvers going, because they may be different 3 each month that do the qualification.
Their Y may be on a different cycle.
Right.
Each month there may be some life crash or life distraction that comes up, and we have to allow for that. That's the beauty of this profession, of this business model, is to allow people to have their life cycles and their life crashes.
This is an incredible business plan, and people need to understand it as they're becoming serious about looking at it as a business.
Absolutely.
It's just not a no-brainer.
Right.
I mean, it's incredibly. We've done network marketing for almost 50 years now. And it's an incredible plan. That's all
Absolutely.
I can say. There's nothing on the market
Thank
in
you.
the marketplace that can.
I agree.
So one of my recommendations is that you talk to your upline, or you talk to the people who understand the strategy of this plan when you start to have people come in and you've got product that you're selling, you're trying to get people to rank, etc. Because where you place it and how you do that can make a difference. So you should talk to somebody.
Absolutely. I'm getting close to out of time, so I want to just get to the last couple of slides. If we have more time, I will take more questions. Of course, I'm available on break as well, and if there are many other experts in the room that you can take advantage of. So, bypass rules. There are bypass rules. They're there for a reason. Okay, this is a meritocracy-based comp plan. There are not lottery ticket people along for the ride. This is not welfare people along for the ride. It's a good thing for your organization. When you're facing it, it seems like, what the heck's that there for? It's there for your check in the future to remain stable, because you don't want deadwood in the organization. People that are not continuing to help people. It needs to be trimmed. You need to let the cream, the leaders, rise to the top. That's why the bypass rules are there. So there are 3 of them. If you have 1,500 PGV in 1 month, but do not have 500 PV in your account at some point that month or earlier, that person that drove you to what looked like senior will become your peer and no longer on your team forever. Okay? And again, if you don't have enough skin in the game to have bought or sold 500 in 1 month, one time, somewhere on that path to there, the comp plan says you're not doing quite enough work. I'm okay with that. Okay? Executive, you got somebody driving you to 4,000 PGV in a month and you don't have an auto ship on, or otherwise get 100 PV in your account, you lose them. They're your peer. Again, I'm okay with that, because if you're not on auto ship, you don't get this, is where I'm coming from. And then silver bypass, if somebody is going to silver below you and driving the 12,000 PGV, it's happening in my organization right now. Somebody's doing the work, and somebody else who claimed they would do the work is not doing the work, and this person is going to have a silver below them, and that's their only senior. And I've been given a heads up, you need 2 more seniors, and that 12,000 PGV, you need them in the same month if you want to take advantage of the other person that drove the 12,000 PGV. Because the nice thing at Beacon is you got 1 more month to get your other 2 seniors, or your 3rd senior, whatever you're missing, but that first month of volume rolled off. So you now have to make up the volume too. If you can go silver in the same month as somebody driving there, you've done enough work to get your 3 senior legs in place. Well, somebody else really drove the volume for you. If you didn't, guess what? Next month you got to complete your seniors and make up the volume that rolled off from the first month of those 3. So to me, this is good incentive. We're finding the leaders as we're progressing through. We all want leaders on our team, because otherwise it's too much work for us, right? So I think there's a real beauty in this. So back to what are your resources? The what? You know, Beacon makes a whole bunch of that available. The how. In addition to your upline and coaches and mentors on the sponsor on this compensation plan, you got to build your skills. We're going to talk about this a little bit tomorrow as well. You've got to build your skills. There's duplicable systems for that. I'm not going to name any particular one because there's a lot of them out there. But you know, use duplicable skills, and your why again is, you know, humans being more. So, last thing, there's a couple of promotions going on right now. We're not going to have time tonight to go over them, but they're probably going to get talked about tomorrow as well. The 2 for the win. This is your lifetime income. As I teased earlier, you do this, and everybody in your organization does this, 2 for the win, and a year, you and everybody who's been doing this for 12 months is a millionaire. If this duplicates through your organization with just the 100 auto ship and the 500 PV requirement. Okay, the World Convention, I just won the Global Incentive Contest. They're going to be announcing a new one April 1st. I don't have full details, and I did not get them from him, so don't ask him. I've got a rumor that says it's very much aligned to get you know, all the rewards, possibly maybe even including airfare to go to the World Convention. You got to be doing that, and at least be a silver. And I believe this is going to get announced at the beginning of April, and so the number of months you're going to get count towards whatever the rules are start from when you are a silver. So if you're not a silver yet, get silver by April. If you're not silver in April, get silver by May, so you have more months to the end of the year to be able to count whatever the rules are, you know, towards the end of the year. But you got to be doing the 2 for the win, is my understanding, you know, and then you know, get to silver, and I don't know what else is in the details. But Business 21 Club, okay, you can become a millionaire doing this. That's getting 2 a month on board that use auto ship. But as you'll see, the check is pretty low, even though you're on exactly the right path to a million. And so many people don't understand it and may quit along the way. So this Business 21 Club is how you can get a fast start and a bigger check up front. This may not be sustainable for the rest of your career in Beacon, but it's a great way to start and get this thing launched, you know, up towards a check. And the Paragon Award is then you're turning and helping your team also run for silver by being 21 clubs as well, which gets them their early checks and continues their early checks as well. So that kind of burst is really important. Eric Worre talks about his Recruit 20 and 30. We're basically talking about it the same way as Business 21 Club and Paragon Award. You know, they're all about this push to create $1 million in your life, in Beacon's case, in a year, which cannot happen in any other network marketing company because we got durable goods and they don't. Right? Or, sorry, not can. It's harder. It's always possible everywhere. So, how can I earn so many dollars a month? Help people make money. I just leave you with that. That's what we're here to do. Help people make money for whatever purpose in their life. To give 90% of the way. To build a church on the top of a mountain in Peru. To buy a Maserati because that's what they want. You know, to go to Tony Robbins classes. To go to yoga all day long for their body. It doesn't matter what pillar they use it for, that's up to them. But money makes all those pillars more accessible. So, thank you for your time.